Won't let elementary school students leave because you don't trust them? This happened back when I was in 4th grade and our school had this insane policy about bathroom breaks. The previous year, some kids trashed a bathroom, so the teachers became super paranoid about letting anyone leave unsupervised. I was one of those kids who never caused problems. My mom was literally the school nurse, so everyone knew I couldn't get away with anything. We had art class on Tuesday afternoons with Mrs. Hudson. She was super strict about the bathroom policy because she'd only been teaching for like 2 years and thought if she let one person go, then everyone would ask. We were doing this project with clay, making little animal sculptures. I was working on a turtle when my stomach started feeling off. I'd eaten the cafeteria pizza at lunch and it tasted weird, but I figured it was just normal cafeteria food being gross. The queasy feeling kept getting worse. My mouth started watering in that bad way. I thought maybe I just needed water. I walked over to Mrs. Hudson's desk. "Can I go get some water from the fountain?" She barely glanced at me. "No, we'll have a water break in 20 minutes. Go back to your seat." I went back and tried to focus, but my hands were shaking. The smell of the clay was making everything worse. About 5 minutes later, the nausea got way worse and I was starting to feel hot and sweaty. I went back to her desk. "Mrs. Hudson, can I please go to the water fountain? I really don't feel good." She looked annoyed. "I already told you no. You can wait like everyone else. If I let you go, then everyone's going to want to go. Now sit down and don't ask me again." I walked back to my seat. My stomach was churning and I could feel that specific sensation right before you throw up where your mouth floods with spit. I put my head down on the table. One of the kids asked if I was okay. I just nodded. Then it happened. I felt this huge wave come up and I knew I had maybe 2 seconds. I stood up fast, my chair scraping loud. I stumbled forward and Mrs. Hudson was standing right there. I threw up all over her shoes. These tan sandals she always wore. It splashed up onto her pants and shirt. It just kept coming and I couldn't stop it. The entire class went silent. Then somebody yelled, "Oh, sick!" Mrs. Hudson jumped backward way too late. She looked down and her face went bright red. "Go to the nurse right now," she said, her voice all high and tight. I ran out. Behind me, I heard her tell everyone to stay seated and someone said they were going to be sick too from the smell. When I burst into the nurse's office, my mom was dealing with a kid who had a nosebleed. She took one look at me and immediately told the kid to come back later. She grabbed me water. What happened? I threw up on Mrs. Hudson. I asked her twice if I could get water because I felt sick and she said no both times. My mom's jaw got tight. She picked up the phone and called Mrs. Hudson's room. "This is the nurse. Put Mrs. Hudson on." Then my mom said, "She asked you twice for water and you refused? She's going home sick." She hung up before Mrs. Hudson could respond. She called my dad. "You need to come get her now. I'll explain when you get here, but yes, I'm mad and no, not at her." The intercom crackled on. "Can the janitor please report to room 112 immediately? Bring the mop and the smell spray." My mom looked at me. "That's your classroom." I nodded. She almost smiled. My dad showed up 10 minutes later. My mom walked us out and I heard her tell him, "That teacher embarrassed her by not trusting her and now she's the one covered in vomit in front of 30 kids. I don't feel bad for her at all." The next morning during announcements, the principal said they were revising the bathroom policy effective immediately. Students could now go when they needed to as long as they signed out. No more requiring teacher permission. At lunch, my friend Amy ran up to me. "Dude, Mrs. Hudson left school right after your class yesterday and didn't come back. And this morning when the principal announced the new bathroom rules, her face got so red. Everyone knows it's because of what happened." Another kid said, "The janitor said it was the worst thing he'd ever had to clean up and he's been working here for like 15 years. That afternoon in art class, Mrs. Hudson didn't even look at me. She was wearing different shoes, closed-toe ones instead of her usual sandals. 5 minutes in, a kid asked if he could get water. She said yes immediately. Then another kid asked to use the bathroom. She just waved him out. For the rest of the year, every single time someone asked to leave, she just said yes. She'd learned that her strict policy wasn't worth the risk of it happening again.